Welcome to Target Lock TV. I am Simon, and with me today I have Sverre Bakkeli. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we have two players today. We have Håkan Johansson and we have Magnus Aunevik-Berntsen. Both players from Norway, and so are you, Sverre.
Yes, I am. It's a pretty small community, and I know both Magnus and Håkan quite well. We've played against them several times.
And the players already started the game, so maybe you can start helping me desiccating this lists. Maybe we should start with Magnus' lists.
Yeah, let's do that. And I'm gonna call it right from the bat. Magnus is gonna be my favorite in this matchup, just because he has what I'd like to call a slugger list. He's got Dengar with the contraband cybernetics, allowing him to do actions while stressed. Mm-hmm. He's got Punishing 1, which will allow him to get an extra die in the front zone, and he's got R5 P8, which will give him some much-needed rerolls when he's attacking. And then, of course, he's got Bask, the bane of my existence. And what's there to say about Bask? He punches really hard. I'm an ace player, so I always suffer against him with his ability to convert a crit into hits after seeing what the opponent rolls. And he's got, interestingly, L337, which is a sneaky card. Basically, he can play it at once, forcing the opponent to reroll all his dice, and that is before any target locks. So he basically negates the ability to correct any blanks or whatever he has then. And after having done that, if he's unshielded, he'll get his banks to become blue. And then, of course, he's got Greedo. It's a staple on Bask.
Yeah.
Finally, he's got the Bounty Hunter. I think that's an interesting mix in there. The chassis of the Hyperspace is incredibly good. Packs a lot of punch, and of course, he's got Sam Wessel on there. And I've been playing this game for a long time, but even I can't really control the condition cards from Sam. I always mess them up. But basically, Sam will allow you to either get a target lock and recharge your abilities, or an extra attack, depending on what kind of condition card you have. And finally, he's got thermal detonators on him. So basically, it's a really hard-hitting list, and if Håkan goes straight in, he's going to be just chewed up.
Yeah, Magnus is setting up for a joust here, and from what it looks like, Håkan might be joining him in the joust.
Be a short match, but...
Let's see. And on Håkan's side, we have Django. And would you like to go through that list as well?
I can. Django is all the rage these days. His ability is not as good as Boba Fett, but basically, if he reveals a dial which has a lower difficulty than the opponent, then Django gets the opportunity to change a eyeball into a blank result, both in offense and defense. So that's always potent. And Count Dooku, I had a discussion with the community a couple of days ago about the potency of Count Dooku, which has a force token, which we know from the Maul Boba combination is always good.
Yeah.
Which is like a Palp Light. You get to call out a result, spending the force call out a result, and if you don't get that result, you can automatically change one of your dice to that. And then he's got Grievous with Soulless One for that extra little punch and those rerolls and defense rolls. And Grievous is one of the best flankers in the game, I think. Really good, even if you have nothing more than Soulless to keep him alive a little bit longer. And then finally, he's got a filler of 3 Federation drones for blocking or whatnot. And of course, I think this list, if you place it right, if you can get the flank and get behind Magnus's ships, he might actually be able to do quite a lot of damage with Grievous.
Mm. Yeah. So, all you people watching us, who is your favorite? You can write it down in the chat if you like, and let's see if you were right. See, it looks like they're all set for the second round here.
Yeah, I like where Grievous is at. As it is now, then I think what Håkan needs to do is get Grievous behind Bask and then just punch him out and let Django handle Dengar. and then I think it'll boil down to dice luck to see how much of the bounty hunter is left.
Yeah. Let's see. Small steps with the drones.
Yeah, but that's clever. Keeping them back there and just being ready to annoy Magnus when he can. And it's interesting, the two players here, Håkan he's been a part of the Norwegian community pretty much since the start, and he's been playing. I played against him back in 16, 17. And Magnus is relatively new. He started up about a year ago, and then he paused for a while, and then all of a sudden he's back now with a vengeance. He's quite a good player now. He loves his hitting lists, while Håkan is more of an experimental type. So I think Håkan has a little bit of a drawback, not having played these ships too much before, while Magnus has a lot of experience now the last 3-4 weeks with these kind of ships.
Yeah, I had a game today earlier where I played Sam Weasel as in the actual Slave 1. And the difference between the crew card and the actual ship, or the ship pilot, is the charges. The ship pilot has got 4 charges, while the crew cards only got 2.
Yeah, that is true, and it makes her much more potent as an independent player pilot. But for the point cost, the crew card is really good. And I do a lot of what I call X-Wing intelligence. I look at lists and I see from tournaments and what people are playing. Right now, Scum lists are seeing a real usage of the crew card, putting her on the Shadowcaster, on like Magnus is doing here, on lesser ships, just to get that extra double tap.
Yeah.
You see Håkan has gotten Grievous beautifully in. Problem with Dengar is it's quite predictable sometimes. You always put him up on the right side of the board and then run him up. So if Håkan can predict that and use those vultures to block him, then Magnus might be in problems here.
Yes, sorry, I was out for a while there.
No
I had to do some maintenance work with the stream, but we should be up and running.
That's what we do, I'll fill the dead air. Looks like we're gonna have some shots fired now.
Yes!
And that boss can quite easily just wipe a vulture off the board every round.
At least that's the plan.
Yeah. Dice willing.
I do have a lot of plans while I play X-Wing, but...
Yeah? They ever come to fruition?
Oh. Let's talk about something else.
I've played, because I know Magnus is training for one of the GSP qualifier tournaments that are coming up in February.
Yeah.
And he has, to date, when he plays Bosk, never not gotten that one crit. In addition to Guido, it's just terrible.
It's just a matter of consistency. You just gotta play it and play it.
Yeah.
So let's see, we have the first shots. It's gonna be Django who activates first. Håkan's got the initiative. Looks like range 2.
Yep, that's range 2. And Django has white, while the bounty hunter has blue, so no Django ability.
And that's only one focus result.
Yeah. Good thing he had a target lock.
Yep.
And he's spending Dooku.
He's calling a crit, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's his crit.
Yeah, so same result as if not used Dooku, but still, it's good.
That's one evade, so that's one that's going through even though he's got the reinforce.
Yep. First blood, almost. First
Yeah.
shield. And I don't think Dengar's gonna have arc unless he's turned the indicator, which he hasn't.
He's revealing Sam now, so let's see which one it is.
Yeah, you should thank me. So, 3 target lock and 1 charge up.
Yeah.
As a rule of thumb, if you play against Sam, either as a crew card or a... Well, maybe not as a pilot, because she has 2 charges left, but as a crew card list, you should always expect the you should thank me condition being played the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does have the Federation drone. Oh, that's close. That is close. So that's Dengar.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Dengar doing Dengar things.
Yeah, just throw that. It's all good.
So that's one evade, and it takes two hits of red.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction and say that red is gonna be gone by next round.
I will take your prediction and slightly nod. There's an awful lot of target locks on him as well.
Yeah.
So Grievous now on Bounty Hunter. He will have rerolls because he's not in the Bounty Hunter's arc.
Correct.
And that fits wonderfully. So 2 hits.
It's not too bad.
And that's
So
one.
another shield.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would fire at... I think actually I'd take the shot into Bosk. He had Bosk at range 3, and I think in this list, Bosk just needs to go.
Yeah, Bosk is a problem that's escalating quite quickly when he's getting up and close.
Yeah.
He's got so many dice, and when he's throwing many dice, it's the risk of getting a crit is overhanging.
Sure. And now Sam is fully charged.
Yeah.
A lot of players don't realize that the condition card is ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you defend, you get that charge up.
Yeah, that's good too.
It's a nasty card.
Yeah. So you said Magnus is... oh, actually we should see what the drones have here first. So, yeah, he's pointing at the card, Sam Weasley's condition card, but let's see what Boss got in his bag.
Magnus has a terrible cutting ability of throwing a lot of natties. He does, he really does. It's quite annoying.
So he's going for red. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah,
He's-
it's block,
yeah,
and then
there's
he's
no-
always got Greedo to back it up.
Yeah, there's no point of saving that lot. Flips the... Yeah. For a crit.
So he's dead out of the way.
Yeah.
Seeing how you can wait until the dice are rolled. Defense dice. Yep.
Yes. Let's see. There we
Doesn't
go.
even have to forward it.
Yeah, and we have points on the board. And the crit is a direct hit as well.
Just really adding injuries to insult.
Very, very dead.
So I reckon the 2 remaining vultures are probably going to be shooting into the bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
I still think they should have just concentrated on Bosk. I think he's got arc on both of them on him. But alas.
Yeah, the bounty hunter goes first.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's both range 3 shots.
No double tap this round though, due to the condition card, but fully charged for next round.
There you go, 2 hits, 1 focus result.
I think Håkan really needs to get no damage now on this roll.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
takes 1.
good.
Oh, actually he has a focus, so he...
No, he's got the calculate, yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go, so no damage.
Yeah, he needed that. He needed to be able to go in there and do some serious blocking next round and get Django and Grievous really into the fray.
Mm. So now the drones shoot back.
For the bounty hunter. No, go for Bosk. It's good.
Yeah. It's an unmodified range 3 shot. One.
Should be 2 dice, right?
Yeah, it's a range 3.
Yeah.
See, would you?
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
into the room and
There we go. So the bounty hunter takes 1. And I think they're gonna re-roll 1 green die from the last one. Bosk has 1 additional die.
It was range 2.
Yeah, okay.
So
There we go.
They did right, we did wrong. That's armchair generaling. We don't know that.
We shouldn't have said anything. We should just have kept on.
Just let it play. Just let it play.
Yeah, tough round for Håkan. It's always breaking when you lose a ship, but there was the only thing. It was only 3 hits, and so did the bounty hunter take 3 as well.
Yep, and 1 shield of Bosk. So really, damage-wise, Håkan came out on top, but still, as you say, a single ship can do a lot of blocking and damage when it gets in range. So.
Yeah. What do you think Håkan is going to do next? Do you think he's going to... You see, he can't really go out and block Bosk and Dengar at the position he is now. So he might be running.
Knowing Håkan, I think he's gonna go all in. He's gonna turn 2 or 3 bank with Django there, and maybe a 3 or 4 forward with Grievous, and then boost focus to get behind Bosk.
Yeah.
I don't know about the droids. I try to do a 2 hard something with the yellow one.
Yeah.
Hopefully to block Bosk, but if Magnus is really bold, he's gonna just do a red maneuver, red stop with Bosk, and then turn Dengar in.
Yep.
And use his bounty hunter as a blocker for Django, and I think he's gonna go block Django with the bounty hunter. So we'll see.
It's dangerous going into hard with Django as well, because the bounty hunter might just block him as well.
Yeah.
And
1 bank would be a safe option with him now.
Yes, and it's a blue as well. So
yeah, absolutely. One bank with Django, 4 forward with Grievous, maybe 3 forward with Grievous. And then the droids go first, right? So do a 4 forward with yellow to block the bounty hunter before he can block anything, and then unload into him with all the remaining crew ships.
Yeah.
Could be. And then just weather the storm from Dengar, which definitely will turn in. And Bosk might do a 2 or 3 hard, and then just eat the cloud. He doesn't care.
No, true.
I think when you meet a list like Magnus's, the temptation to get really aggressive in its face is very tempting. But I think the correct choice is to drag him towards you, stall a little bit in the opposite corner, try to flank something. Oh, here comes a bomb, yeah. I keep forgetting about the bombs. Magnus loves his bombs.
Anger leads to...
yes. Forgetfulness. Yep. And I'm willing to bet again that the condition for Sam is the target lock.
You think
no,
so?
That he can't double tap now. Yeah, he'll have to do the double tap one. So it's the other condition.
Yeah.
Alright. Barrel and calculate. Yep, that's good.
Yeah,
that's a good move.
So he might, if he makes, if he manages to block the bounty hunter, it might trigger its own thermal detonator.
Oh, that'd be really good. I'd love that. Unexpected. That's a good move too. Well, it was kind of obvious though. But that's a pretty decent move.
Yeah, it's not bad. He's got a great shot there. Ooh, it's not a bump.
Oh, that's good. That is good. That is good.
Safe distance from the thermal detonator as well.
Yeah, is it? Then your eyesight is better than mine. That's one of the reasons why I struggle with TTS. It's the judging of distances is really hard for me there. But then again, I'm an old man.
It's okay.
I'm glad you approve. Oh, are we gonna go see the one bank now from Django? That'd be really nicely played out.
The one bank might actually hit the yellow droid. I'm not.
Yeah, I think it will.
Maybe one hard.
Yeah, I think.
Bosk is taking.
Close. Yeah, I think one hard would fit.
Target
one
lock
forward
on
beyond the
yellow.
rock.
I'm gonna go into the table and do a little super move to have a look from above. Yeah, one hard would actually cut it. There we go. He went for the one bank and bumped, but he still got the Dooku force.
Yeah, and knowing that Bosk is a target lock on yellow.
Yeah.
So he's all good. He doesn't care. And in this case, yeah, no, the bounty hunter also had a blue move, so still no Django, but.
Here comes Dengar. Bosk made a 3 bank, which is white, if he wants to go for that. I think it's unobstructed as well.
Yeah, I agree. But I think the temptation to really unload both Grievous and into bounty hunters is too big for Håkan. He's gonna fall for that trap. It's a trap. Bounty hunter is always a trap.
Oh, he actually snags the corner of the Grievous. So it's not your old man sight, it's...
See, I was on there.
He might
you
be...
young whippersnapper.
Well, maybe I'm not that young as I thought I was.
Maybe not.
So this is a strain token on Grievous.
Okay. It's probably range 1 from the bounty hunter, so that could smart.
When Django starts. It's calling Dooku.
Yeah, I'd save that Dooku.
And it's 4 dice, so he's going for the bounty hunter.
Which isn't too bad though, because he can force the... Oh.
There we go.
That's terrible.
Yes. That's why you shouldn't shouldn't bump.
Yeah, you should bump it.
So let's see if
better mean business.
Yeah.
He's saving his return attack from Sam for Grievous, which would be the smart thing.
Yeah. So, Sam, yeah.
I think that's Dengar's attack. Going to Grievous.
Yeah. Or is it the Sam extra attack?
Sam can only be against the attacker, and
Yeah.
Grievous hasn't shot yet, so he's got to choose. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, I'll go into the channel again.
Yeah. So while Sweater is in at the players table, I'm just gonna make some announcements that it's high time to enroll to the Swedish Open. You find a link in the show notes at the...
They're shooting into Django. Magnus just had some eager clicking on Grievous.
Yeah. Ah, I see.
So the attack goes into Django according to the condition.
Yes. And did Django take any... Yeah, let's see, he's got...
Seems to have taken 3 shields.
Yes. Let's correct this.
Now Dengar into Grievous.
Yep.
It's hard work trying to figure out everything that's going on.
Yes. And I was trying to do this by myself for a few times, but it's so hard.
Yeah. So he's spending the R5 P8 for that single reroll.
Yeah.
No. Nothing.
There we go. 1 shield.
And then strain is gone. So
Yeah.
that's 1 shield. Yeah.
Grievous is shooting.
Yeah, now he might as well just go for the bounty hunter. He's committed now.
Yeah.
That botched attack from Django really was painful for him, I think.
Now with a modifier. Is that a calculate?
Should be a focus.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. That's what he wants to see. That is what he wants to see.
Mind you, that is gonna get a range shot, a range 1 shot back.
No, we spent that on Django.
Oh, but he's the bounty hunter hasn't shot yet. But
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. But at least 1 crit going through.
yes,
This kid, oh yeah. So he spends the focus. That's good.
and that's
hits
2
his
crits.
Wow.
2 crits. Let's see what that might be. Stun pilot.
That's a silly crit.
Yes. And a damaged engine.
Yeah, that might hurt.
He's got 4 hull left. That actually turned the tables a little bit. Half points on the bounty hunter in the favor of Håkan.
Yeah, that's true.
But then again, we have more shots incoming.
Yeah. That damn space lizard. That is unobstructed if he wants to.
Mm.
Who do you shoot? Do you go for Grievous? Or do you pump him into Django?
Well,
Did he have range on Grievous?
I think Grievous was out. So it's a drone or Django, and that's Django, I think.
Let's go for Django, yeah.
Yeah. I consistently make the wrong decisions, so
Oh,
here we go.
oh, that was huge. That is actually huge.
Yeah.
Wow. Håkan needed that. Then again, just watch the bounty hunters rolled 4 natty crits.
Yeah. Grievous without any mods is not a happy Grievous. You think it's, let's see, 2
Alright.
hits
Alright.
and target lock. Oh,
Lucky. Lucky for Håkan, that is.
Yes.
Lucky for Magnus. That is.
and two
There you
evades. So this round must feel a little bit better for Håkan.
Absolutely. And I know I called Magnus as my champion for this round, but I can't help rooting for Håkan because I just hate Bosk with a vengeance.
Speaking about vengeance. Yeah.
I'm normally an ace player, Simon. So I'm whenever I face Bosk, I just I go, well, he's my primary target every single time, and there's just one good roll from his part and one bad roll from my part, and then it's pretty much game over. And I think a lot of people were not playing Bosk because he was considered to be too, I don't know, clunky and unmaneuverable. But I see him popping up all over the place now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a revival, I think. It was a long time ago. We saw some of them, the jump masters, at all.
Yeah.
In my local meta at least.
Yeah, what are they playing over there now? In your neck of the woods?
Oh, it's all Hyperspace right now.
Yeah.
Training for Swedish Open. But I think Hyperspace lists are a little bit challenging to set as well, because no matter how hard you try, it always feels like it's a really bad list.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
But we've been keeping on it for a few weeks now, so I think swarms are generally quite common.
I agree. I think swarms in Hyperspace is probably the best bet. My personal list in Hyperspace would be a scum swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a fan of Nicholas Gott, and he ran the Sarisu swarm, a while back.
Yeah.
And that still works brilliant.
Yeah, it looks so meaningless, that ship, though. But up close, it's quite dangerous.
Oh yeah. Tell that to anyone who's parking in range 1 to 2 of 7 ships. And just, here you go.
And I know, you said Magnus was training now for the GSP Flight Club tournaments.
Yep.
And I know Håkan is also arranging a team tournament, which is kicking off in just a few weeks or next week.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, we're trying to get that up and running. Every year we've had a live team tournament, which has been really, really fun, and we've always tried to get some Swedes over, but you guys never bother to show.
It's all talk.
it's beneath you. I know it's beneath you, but to us it'd be honorable. But this year we're trying for a online tournament. So, and I think the links to the events are in the Discord rooms, at least the Norwegian one. I think Håkan has dropped it off as a Swedish one as well, and it's probably on Facebook. I'll make sure that Håkan spreads the word, and we're really good to have a Swedish team, if at all possible.
Yes, and I also posted the link in the show notes to this the live stream, so you can.
Yeah, great.
Those watching can just click on it. It's all right in front of you.
Yeah, it's one game a week over 4 weeks or 5 weeks, depending on how many teams we get in.
Mm-hmm.
And Hyperspace format, so you guys should really, you have a leg up already.
Yep.
And of course, if none of you guys show up, we will forever hold it over your heads.
I also promised Håkan to do some streaming of the games played in the.
Oh, great! That'd be good. That'd be good.
We're closing on to half an hour left in the game. Håkan is ahead by 35 points to Magnus 20.
Yeah, time is flying. I mean, they've only had 2 rounds of shooting, right?
Yep.
So it's both players are taking the time and considering options. They're not slow players at any rate, but still takes time. Only with 6 ships on, 7 ships on the board.
We see a bomb drop.
The bomb. Yep.
I hate bombs.
Oh, I fully agree.
I always forget about them. But then again, I played against the thermal detonators earlier today, and I was really lucky.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, they are variance prone, but at the same time you get four charges, so it's really good value for money.
As he's trying to make a bomb drop for number 2 there. And for those watching, if you trying to do this maneuver while dropping 2 bombs, the spawn bomb dropper will not help you with that, but if you just take 1 bomb dropper from the middle of the board, then you get all the options of dropping bombs. So you can just choose 1 straight behind and then a second straight behind.
So he's running away with the vultures, probably having called the bombs. I don't know. I think at this point he's still ahead, but he needs to. It's 66 points or something like that that's invested into drones, and he really needs to use them.
Yes.
Not, it's more of an uphill struggle. He needs to. Well, he'll get him turned around next round, though. But I think the intended role he had as blockers might not have been what he actually has gotten out of it.
Yeah. So what we see here might be a tactical bump. Just not, you see. So it's on the cloud. It's a bump, and it's within range of one of the thermal detonators. And it's a hit. on Grievous. So that's the last
So
shield.
No, it's a strain. It's the cloud he's rolling for.
Okay. True. It's a turn
I think
from...
actually Grievous is out of arc of Bosk.
Yeah. Let's have
But
a
the
look.
yellow one is gonna suffer.
I think he might actually have arc. But then again, there is a use your target. He's not... There's no arc on Grievous from Bosk.
No. Dengar. Yeah, just back up.
Yep. That's a good shot. Because Grievous don't really have any choice. He can choose not to shoot at Dengar.
Yep.
But then again...
Yeah, I don't know. If you're in that position, I think actually you might consider not shooting Dengar. Dengar still has 2 rerolls from his droid.
Oh, bombs. Let's go in. Yeah. There we go. Thank you.
Sure. You're not listening to me.
No. Just, I'm gonna take those dice away. They need to...
They need to bump.
There we go.
There you go.
So it starts with Grievous. And he's
Lucky.
clear.
Lucky.
Django takes 1.
Oh, that is close.
Yeah, that's...
That is close. Safe.
Phew. Now they can shoot.
And once more, White maneuvers both ships, so no Django shenanigans.
No. Let's see. Bosk. Oh, there we go.
That is good. That could actually be a crit into Bosk. Ah, he's now using L337, so Håkan has to reroll all of them.
Yeah.
And that just feels so bad. If you have a good roll, then you have to,
Does
do it
that?
all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean that he can't use his target lock?
That is correct. A die cannot be rolled or re-rolled more than once.
Mm.
It can be modified, but it can't be re-rolled. So that is and they spent the. No, he's changing that for Greedo.
Yeah.
Which should be charged.
He flipped it back and forth here.
Yeah, it doesn't flip until he shoots. And I think if I were Håkan, I'd spend that force to get the 3 hits to try to guarantee the crit.
Yeah. Well, he just flipped the shields of
Yep.
Bosk here. So let's get back. So now it's Dengar's turn.
Yeah, into Grievous with 1 green die.
Yeah.
Just roll blanks, he'll be fine.
Ooh.
Or not.
Hit crit.
That is... It's the Magnus way.
Yeah. And no modification on that. So he takes 1 shield. And 3 hull. Let's see what the crit is. That's the... it's not a loose stabilizer, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's still alive. But I wouldn't shoot.
I wouldn't shoot. No, I would shoot. and then, just like that, Dengar has really done his job.
Yeah. It's controlled. Oh, he... No. Don't do it.
Oh, that is greedy. Start shooting.
Yeah.
Yep. No shot, Håkan says in the chat.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's see. So, there's a bounty hunter shot.
Did he forget to fire the Bosk?
No. I don't think so. Here we go.
There you go. In this case, you just hammer into Django.
Yeah.
Get him down to half points, and then it's pretty much game if you do that.
Yeah, we're closing to 20 minutes left.
Yep.
Here we go. Triple hit.
Again, Greedo should be charged, so he should be able to convert one of them into a crit.
Yes.
The old 1.0, I think Greedo was turned if you shot at him first, but is
yeah, that's half points on Django, and Magnus is in the lead. Let's see what the bounty hunter will shoot at. Do you think he'll go for a range 3 shot? He's got
he'll go into Django. There's no reason not to.
It is through the cloud there as well.
If he gets Django out, then there's not really anything that that Håkan can do. 2 ultra droids and close to death.
Oof.
There you go. There you go.
Håkan's got Dooku still.
Yeah. He shouldn't use it and spend it or save it for the inevitable focused die that he's going to come up with.
Yeah.
He actually should be able to get 3. 1 natural, and then he gets 1 focus and 1 blank that converts to anyway to cloud, so it should be okay. So considering Dooku, don't do that.
There we go.
All good, all good.
Oh,
I'd say normally that Håkan was in a pretty good position now to get behind Bosk, and also Dengar doesn't like turning to the right.
Yeah.
But he's positioned his bounty hunter pretty good as well, so he can just come up and cover the rear arc of those ships.
Yeah.
So it's and he's still got one of those damn bombs. So the fire spirit chest is really good for the cost.
Yes, even if it's initiative 2 in this case.
Absolutely. Got 17 minutes left.
Yeah. And the players are not spending that long on their dials.
Well, they're good. They're good.
They're pretty quick now.
So Bosk is going to turn left.
Yep.
And the bounty hunter, he has still got the damage engine and the stun pilot, right? Yeah, it's damage engine. So he's probably just going to go 1 forward or something like that. Well, that's going to bump. Well, that wouldn't be too bad though, actually. Just bumping into Dengar.
Yeah.
And staying put so that Grievous either overshoots or bumps again, and then he can either let Dengar bump as well and just have 1 more shot there.
Yeah, but what about Django? Do you think he's gonna do a 1 bank?
Well, Django needs to shoot at Bosk. There's no point going into Dengar at this time. But
I was thinking that he might be able to shoot from the rear.
Yeah, no, that's true.
A hard turn with the yellow drone.
Maybe a 1 bank, as you say. Yeah, I think Bosk is going to put in a 3 hard towards the center. True. Green is going to turn in one hard in, and I think yellow might K-turn. Or do they have that?
Let's have a look.
Talon roll or whatever they got. Obviously, I don't play Wolf droids that much.
They have a 1 K-turn.
Yeah.
And a 2 Talon roll.
Yeah, do the 1K. That's pretty good. They can block him, and he gets a shot from behind if he turns in.
Mm-hmm.
We're good to go.
15 minutes left on the clock.
Conditions on the table, and this time it's going to be the one with a target lock. Sam's all depleted.
No bombs.
Too hard. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think 1 hard would be better. Barrel, probably.
Yeah. The too hard is blue. That might be why. Here we
Yeah,
go.
if he was
One
stressed,
hard.
yeah. Yeah.
Then we have the bounty hunter.
Tell.
There we go.
Yeah. It's a pretty good move.
Mm.
Again, the chess is so maneuverable. Can pull off so many things.
Oh, yeah.
Takes a lot of damage to bring down, and they can dish out a lot of damage in return.
You think a 4K? Let's see, Django style. Yeah, he's got the 4K. Do you think that will fit and be out of arc?
Oof. Yeah, the 4K would. Do you think on the bounty hunter?
Yeah, of the exactly Django's.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I think it will fit.
Let's see, and Grievous had a bump.
Yeah, he's not a happy camper. Oops. Yep. Bosks remains in place.
Ooh,
Alright.
that's a white move.
Yeah, I don't dislike that, because he can now, if he's smart, he shoots everything into the bounty hunter and tries to initiative kill him. Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. Smart.
The bounty hunter's got four hull left.
Yeah, he should be able to do that actually.
And
Depends on what Vanguard's doing now.
34 points.
Yep.
That's not enough to take the lead though.
No, and now Dangor's remaining in place and gets that shot on
Django.
Django, yeah. But this time Django gets to pull off the ability.
Yes.
Finally. So what does Håkan need to do to get ahead?
He needs 56 points to lead. So he needs to take out the bounty hunter.
And half Bosk, for instance.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's half Bosk is 33 points. Half Dengar is also 33 points. And there we go. Target
That's
lock.
good. Target lock.
And he's calling a... Don't call a crit. Or how does that work? Because he's re-rolling those dice.
Yeah, he's re-rolling, so he can actually change that into a crit if you call.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh,
so
that's good. That's lucky. That's good.
hit triple crit.
And now, well, it doesn't matter, but he can change the focus into a blank.
A blank, yeah.
Well, bounty hunter doesn't care.
No, so
And
he's
gone.
dead. Very dead. Stage 1 achieved.
Mm-hmm.
Direct hit.
So he needs 3 more hits into Bosk to have him.
Yep.
Bosk has no mods. Takes 2 shots. You know, it could happen.
Yeah, and Grievous is safe.
Yep.
Django is without any mods. No.
That's the scary part, and it's range 1 of Dengar, so with 1 reroll.
Yeah.
But he should be, I mean, statistically, he should be okay, right? that's famous last words in X-Wing. Oh, statistically, yes. I should be okay.
Let's rely on those green dice.
Yeah.
They're not in a hurry.
I don't think they're watching the time at all. I mean, neither player is known to play, you know, the objective game here with points and time or whatever. They look at what's ahead of them.
Yeah. So 4 dice into Django.
Ooh.
It's at least 2 hits.
Yep. And he gets a reroll from the droid.
So that's 3 hits. And the reroll, that's 3.
Still alive.
Yeah.
That's all it needs. No points on the board for this one anyway.
But barely.
Oh yeah, limping along. Well, the thing is, if you want to be cynical about it, 6 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah.
If they're gonna get 1 more round.
Yeah.
So if Håkan gets in the hits on Bosk and then loses nothing in return, he'll do it.
Yeah. Well, Django is not gonna live the next round. Probably.
Nah, but that again depends on what Dengar is doing.
Ooh.
So that's natural. And he had a target lock.
Yeah.
Forget what I said about no mods.
That's a hit crit.
Yeah, or
that's
a hit.
Or hit crit.
Hit crit if he he spends that. So that is.
No, he didn't spend it.
Yeah, he flipped the charge and changed 1 hit to crit.
Oh yeah.
So
but,
that is.
But he didn't do the Bosk thing.
Oh yeah. No, well he does that after the defense dice roll.
Yeah.
That's why Bosk is so disgusting.
Yeah.
So he can just for a three hull ship he just I get 3.
So he takes him out.
Yep. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much game there.
Yeah.
I don't think Håkan can pull in the difference in points there.
Let's see. Håkan needs 42 points. Half Bosk is 33. That's a direct hit. It's just an uphill struggle just to see the Bosk with its 9 hull left.
Yeah, it feels pretty bad.
And we got a range 2 shot.
Well, it just needs 2 crits, one of them being direct. It's all good. Or not.
No, it's gonna turn one of them into 1 hit. But they calculate. One down.
Yeah, it wasn't a lost cause. I mean, Håkan could easily have turned things around. I think Monday morning quarterbacking here, if he had continued to flank with Grievous instead of turning in so quickly, if he had spent another round to just shoot him up towards the Cloud City here and then coming back, I think that would have been the proper thing. He's bumped 3 times in a row now, not being able to shoot 2 of those rounds. I think that's really what it hurts him. And I think the general rule of thumb, if you're going to flank, you got to flank properly, even if the temptation to turn in halfway is there. Three minutes left, so probably the last round.
Yes.
Bosk just turns in regardless of white maneuver or not. And Dengar sloops, even if it hits the cloud.
Yep.
Grievous is out of action for at least 1 more round due to the loose stabilizer.
Yeah, and that would be the last round.
I mean, he could go for a Hail Mary and accept the damage and then try a K-turn or whatever, and then hope to get a shot off at Dengar.
Let's see. It's going for a block.
It seems, actually, it seems that Magnus has forgotten to set it down for Dengar. No, it's the Bounty Hunter. Yeah.
And Håkan is doing a barrel roll to the left. Yeah, taking 1 damage, but flipping that card. Hanging in by a thread.
Yeah, but that's what you gotta do. I mean, you're down on points the last round.
Yeah.
You gotta just go hard and hope for the best here.
$4K with Django. What do you think?
Fit. But I think that might put him out of reach for Bosk.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if Bosk bumps into the drone and Django is out of reach, then it's game over. And there's the 3 turn. He doesn't care about the stress now.
One straight.
Yeah, so he gets the effect. He has range and arc on Bosk.
But it's range 3 through a cloud.
Through a cloud, yeah. And Bosk gets a shoot back as well.
It's going for the target lock.
Bosk, yeah. Dengar is doing the shoes loop, yeah. Yeah, it'll be hard not to lose a ship now for Håkan.
Yeah. That's a strain.
Strain, no actions, but Dengar still has the R35 or R5 P8, yeah.
But Django goes first.
Both obstructed.
But I mean, Dengar is strained, and oh wow, yeah, he's gonna shoot back. That's the thing. Ooh.
Oh, good. Oh, that's good. He deserves that. He deserves that.
So he's flipping that to a crit.
Three crits, yeah. And again, I think Magnus has read the card wrong. Oh, and of course, he gets the two natties and the cloud. And that's it.
Yes.
That is it.
Let's see if Dengar can take out the...
Well, it could actually pretty much kill both of them. Dengar shoots at Grievous, and Bosk takes out Django.
Yeah.
Dengar has the target lock on Grievous from earlier. So
is that unobstructed on Django?
It is unobstructed on Django, yeah. He's shooting at Django. Gets 2.
Droid reroll.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Yeah, he needs 2 natties. Or he can... No, he can't Dooku himself out of there. That's just he spends Dooku to 4 and evade, but that doesn't help at all.
No, because he needs 2.
Yeah.
Well, he's...
And he gets it. And he gets it. Man. Alright.
Grievous on Dengar.
Yeah, why not? Just to shoot at Dengar, and Bosk finishes that.
Oops.
He should be okay unless he rolls just focuses.
One evade.
Oh, that's actually pretty close. Another couple hits into Bosk, and he would be good, and then next round he can do stuff. Yeah.
So that's the
It's
game.
a fun game. Yeah, it's a fun game.
Congratulations to Magnus, and let's jump over to the player table. And will you meet me there, Sweater?
Yes, I will.
Let's jump. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you doing? Congratulations to Magnus. It was a good game.
Thank you. It was very fun. A lot of stuff going on. Yeah.
So did you have any regrets? Anything?
On my part?
on any part of it.
On any part?
Yeah.
Well, I can begin. Well, I probably don't see. There was probably a lot of things I should have seen that I didn't see, but it went okay. I had some good dice rolls, so that was okay. I nothing that I can like that is in my mind at this point in time, but when we see it again, I'm sure there will be a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Håkan. Do you have anything to say about the tournament you're hosting?
Yes, it's been a 3-man tournament, each in Hyperspace format.
Yep.
Each player play a 200-point list, and you can choose between 7 fractions. So one team you must split. You cannot have the same fraction. And one of the team is the team captain, and each team get paired, and the team captains choose the games who's gonna play with who.
Cool. So I actually never played any team tournaments before, so
I think it's fun. So you have a little bit the tactic with the list choosing and the players and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So you should take okay, I know I'm gonna lose this game, but I win the other 2. You can think in that way, or
you're gonna make some sacrifices.
Yes, you can do so. So all are welcome, and 1 game per week, and I think we will play for 3 or 4 weeks. I think
That's
we will
cool.
do.
There is
4 complete teams. So yeah.
3 or 4 weeks. That's really cool. But there is a link in the show notes to this live broadcast. You can just click on it, and it will get you to the Discord server for the tournament, and all the information is there as well. Well, thank you so much, both Magnus and Håkan. Did you know? Do you know what the score was in the end?
110 for Magnus.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, and 69 for me.
Yeah. Yes, that's cool. And it was really close. We saw that you could have pulled it off in the end, Håkan, but the dice weren't really with you there.
No, if I have the Bosk, good roll for me and a good roll for Magnus, I think that could change. And I hope that Dengar could sweep here, so Grievous could have a shot at him, but it doesn't matter in points. But
yeah. Well, that's X-Wing.
Yes. So.
Well, thank you very much. It was really nice to have you on, and thank you, Sverre. It was really nice to have you on as well. All of you are welcome back on the stream. If there anyone watching that's wanted to try out some lists, just ring me a bell. You can do that on Discord or Facebook, and we'll sort out the stream for you as well. So thank you very much, and have a good night.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.